72 hours. So very slowly that very hot water from below would heat that cooler water above till the pressure equalised naturally, and up would come the geyser. By using the surfactant we just get to time it nicely and everyone gets to see it. Now it is very hard to tell how long it takes for the main eruption after we add the surfactant. It can be about 1 minute or it can be about 10 minutes, so I vary my speech accordingly and run away if I have to. I'll still try and talk quite slowly and clearly because we have quite a few Australians here today and we want to make sure that you guys can all understand. We love you. Now, the geyser was first discovered in the late 1800s by prisoners from New Zealand's first open prison farm, which was based just over here on my right. The prisoners were employed in clearing the local land for forestry, also with the upkeep of local paths and roads. Now, as you can imagine, that was a fairly dirty job, so the prisoners used to come down here and wash their clothes and themselves in the hot pools and hot streams around here. In those days, the geyser cone was a lot lower, about this sort of height, so it was like a small hot spring in among the rocks. So the prisoners put in their clothes, added the soap, and much to their surprise, they sparked an eruption, their clothes shot skywards, they all scrambled off into the bush here. When they finally got back here, they thought they'd have a bit more fun with the geyser and increase the pressure, so they added the basic rocks around here, and over the last 100 years, the silica that's in the water beneath us has coated those rocks and given us the distinctive sinter cone shape. The geyser is named after Lady Constance Knox. She was the daughter of the then Governor of New Zealand, Lord Ranfurly. He was down visiting the prison in 1903, and Lady Knox came down here, christened the geyser, and soaked it herself. It's been soaked daily now since the 1930s, so the last 75 or so years, and is still playing as strong now as it did then. The geyser normally erupts for anything between about 30 minutes to about an hour, but the initial eruption is normally the highest and strongest. So hopefully today at a good 10 to 15 metres, she then dies down but continues playing at varying heights for the next hour or so. We do tend to get a little bit of wind drift with the geyser. It normally goes into this part of the crowd over here. Don't panic, the water's quite cool by the time it gets to you with a slightly soapy feel. Okay, about time for me to go. If you have any other questions about the geyser or the park, please ask us back at the visitor centre. We're very happy to answer all your questions. I hope you enjoy the geyser and the rest of your holidays. Thank you.
Yeah. What is that part? Where